The double roundabout interchange provides continuous traffic flow of vehicles entering and exiting the main highway using separated grades for the main highway and the crossroad. Yield signs are used at each entry into the roundabout. Note that plow operators are required to obey all traffic controls. In our example, we use 2 trucks on the main highway. Each has a front plow and a right wing plow. The through lanes are 12 feet wide on both the highway and the intersecting local road. The highway has 4-foot wide left shoulders and 8-foot wide right shoulders. The 2-lane local road has 4-foot wide shoulders on both sides. The off and on ramps are 16 feet wide with 4-foot wide left shoulders and 8-foot wide right shoulders. Note also that small islands or medians that the local road approaches. At point A on the northern terminus, Truck 1 begins pass 1-1 in the left inside lane with the front plow angled to the left and the left wing plow extended. Truck 2 begins pass 2-1 in the right outer lane at point A. The front plow is angled to the right and the right wing plow is extended out and slightly behind Truck 1. Both trucks proceed in formation southbound to point B in the southern terminus. Turn around and continue, still in formation on passes 1-2 and 2-2 back to point A. They turn around again. Truck 1 begins pass 1-3 at point A1 on the southbound off-ramp with the front plow angled to the right and the right wing plow extended. It continues to point A2 where it tucks in the right wing and enters the west roundabout. It circles the roundabout in the left inner lane at point C3, proceeds eastbound, staying to the left across the local road overpass to point D3. It circles the east roundabout, staying to the left inner part. The front plow is angled right. No wing plow is used. When the truck returns to point D3, it proceeds westbound across the overpass, staying to the left, front plow still angled to the right. When it reaches point C3, it circles around to point C1 and continues past 1-3 onto the southbound on-ramp, merging with southbound traffic at point B. Truck 2 starts past 2-4 at point B1, the exit to the northbound off-ramp, with front plow angled right and right wing plow deployed. At point B2, it keeps to the right as it circles the east roundabout. As it completes the loop at point D3, it proceeds across the overpass to point C3, circles the west roundabout, and then continues eastbound in the right lane back to the east roundabout at point D3. The truck circles and enters the northbound on-ramp at point D1, still staying to the left, with front plow angled right and right wing plow out. At point D2, it merges with northbound through lanes. Both trucks return to point A, the northern terminus. Truck 1 begins pass 1L, cleaning the southbound off-ramp right shoulder using the front plow angled right and right wing out. At point A2, it turns right onto the westbound local road, continues plowing to the right. At point C, it turns around and proceeds eastbound to point C1, where it enters the southbound on-ramp. It continues plowing along the right shoulder to point C2 and merges with southbound through lanes. Truck 1 is finished when it reaches point B. Truck 2 begins past 2L at point A, clearing the southbound right shoulder using front and wing plows. When it reaches point B, it turns around and continues, now clearing the northbound right shoulder. Returning to point A, Truck 2 turns around and goes back to point B, turns and then exits at point B1 onto the northbound off-ramp to resume past 2-1. At point B2, it turns onto the eastbound local road, turns again at point D, and at point D1 enters the northbound on-ramp, still clearing the right shoulder. At point D2, it merges with the northbound through lanes. Truck 2 is complete.